Hello everyone, welcome to Texture Myth. In this session, we are going to talk about another very important topic related to Angular Reactive Form, where we will see how to use isFormArray method. We will try to understand what is the overall process to implement isFormArray, what are the benefits of using it, and all the other required things. But before we proceed further with this session, I would like to recommend you to please go and check out the previously released session first, because they all are in proper sequence and sync. So if you follow it sequentially, then it would be much more easier for you to understand the ongoing topic, because for time being we are just mainly focusing on how to use isFormArray. But prior to that, you should know what is isFormArray, why do we use it, and all other basic stuff. At least a theoretical thing in a way that so that you know not isFormArray, you should know about formArray. What is formArray? isFormArray we will discuss here. Okay. And to refer the session sequentially, you can also refer the Texture Myth digital course book, which is freely available in the description box. There you will find more than 3,500 plus sessions, which is available in both Hindi as well as English language. So without any language barrier, you can consume the content. And if you found any issues, you can also reach out to me through comments. Okay. Alright, so let's get started. Here you can see firstly I'm in app.component.html file, where I have mentioned two headings. One heading shows Angular course by Texture Myth, and another heading shows reactive form in Angular isFormArray example. Okay, so we have these two main headings. Now what we will do here, we will firstly define one form, and in that form we will use formArray, and we will also provide one button for users so that they can check whether the whether the passed parameter is formArray or not, because isFormArray is just a method that will help us to figure out whether it is a formArray or not. Okay, so before we start designing the form, let's design the required thing in component.ts file. Like we should import few of the modules, and also we have to write the form array details. So for that, let's go to app.component.ts file. Here you can see I will import I have already imported two important things, that is reactive forms module and ngFor, because these are the things that we usually use whenever we are working with the, and in fact they are mandatory, right, for reactive form. ngFor depends on requirement, but reactive form module is very important. Okay, now here after expanding this thing, we will mention here name of our form group. So let's say I want to give it as a name form, although we should put something meaningful, but it's fine, like if you put like this, then new, then after that we will write here formArray, opening closing parenthesis, opening closing square brackets, and then one by one we will provide the form control. So this is first, then we will put here Angular, then a comma, new, form control, then we will write here React. That's it, and now you can put a semicolon over here. So this is the form array that we have already that we have created. Now what we will do next, we will create one more thing, that is that we let me save it first. We need to write here get skills method. Okay, so just go here, define the method get skills, opening closing parenthesis. I think we made a mistake here. It should be, yes, we made a mistake. It should be under a skills, not here. Okay, because this is a form array. We had, okay, let's don't get confused. I'll just rewrite it again. So here after this, just expand your class, and after expanding your class, you can define here form equal new of FormGroup. Okay, then opening closing parenthesis, opening closing curly braces. Inside this curly braces we will define skills colon new, then we will write here form array, opening closing parenthesis, square brackets, then we will write, now we will define the form control. So my first form control is by default I will set it as Angular, then a comma over here, then we will write here new form control, and here I will write React. Okay, now just save it. So once you have saved it, we are good with it. Now we just need to create one thing, that is get skills. So I will write here get skills, opening closing parenthesis, curly braces, then we will write here return this dot form dot get, then we will write here skills as a array, as FormArray. Okay, so this is done. Now you can save it, and now finally we will define our method that will help us to identify whether the passed parameter is FormArray or not. So for that I will give it a name, check array, opening closing parenthesis, curly braces, then we will write here const control, const control equal this dot form dot get, this dot const control this dot form dot get, and then we will write here skills because we want to get the skills. Okay, then you can put a semicolon, and here we need to put like this form. Now it's fine. Okay, so this thing is done. Now next what we will do here, we will simply put a if here to check the condition. So if is FormArray control, then we will write here console.log, then we will write here this is a FormArray array, then a semicolon, then we will write here console.log total items, so that we can see what all items is available in our form control. Okay, so I will write here control dot length, then semicolon. Perfect. So this thing is ready. Now we just need to use it inside a HTML. So for that we will go here and we will define our first form. So I will write here form, then we will write here form group. Form group name is form itself. Always make sure to provide meaningful name. This is just a demo, that's why like I'm using it. Otherwise I would have put something in a better way. So here like I will write div FormArray name equal skills, then we will write here one div, another div, and in this div we will mention star ngFor, let skill of skills dot controls semicolon, then let I equal index. Okay, and then you can define one input field inside this. So input field, so for each iteration it will show the values. Okay, so input form control name, form control name, equal I. Okay, that's it. So once you it should be, oh, here we need to put equal, that's why it is not throwing error. Okay, fine. So this is ready. Now you can just simply put one button outside the form, and this button is for check form array. Okay, then here I will mention click, and here I will write check array opening closing parenthesis, because this is a method. Now quickly run this program. So ng server -- open, enter. Just wait for a few seconds and then you will see the output. So you can see we have main two headings, one horizontal row, then we have two controls that holds Angular and React, and one check form array. Right click here, click on inspect, go to console. So the moment when I click on this button, it will show me the output. So isFormArray is returning true, that's why we have got this. This is a form array, and also we have got the total item count. Clear? So this is how you will work with isFormArray method in Angular. I hope this session is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching TechShare.